Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, world. Flavia, you're back.
I'm back, guys. I'm sorry I've been
I'm
a little bit out of this,
You've
but
been
finally I'm
MIA.
back. Exactly.
Finally. We've missed you.
I I know we are the dynamic duo.
Yes. Your audience missed you.
I miss them too. I'm sorry, guys, that I've been a little missing, but
Well,
well, now I'm back.
you've been busy helping travelers book their trips, so you have a good
Exactly.
excuse.
Exactly. We've been receiving more people asking for tours, and we've been helping them to prepare this so they can come in the next weeks. For example, we have some right now coming in July, some that are already like working
Amazing.
on August, October, and basically, I'm looking that a lot of people is starting to come more in October, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's awesome. And October, there's a lot going on too in Lima. There's a lot of celebrations and
Right.
cool.
It is. It is.
Well, hello again to everyone who's joining us. We get more people logging in. We're back to answer your questions, your travel questions. We received a few via email. And today is very special, not only because Flavia is back, but because we have a very special reveal to share with everyone. We're very excited about this. And so we'll talk about it right after the few questions that we have.
Right.
So I can start off.
Sure.
Um, and we received a question from Poppy
Mhm.
asking about the general situation in Peru. Are there places that are closed? Are restaurants open? Can you go to Machu Picchu? And well, we're going to share the travel updates that we have, but there are limitations, capacity for the amount of people going to restaurants and other places, but nothing is closed. It just depends on what region you'll be going into and the risk level at every region. It could be, the extreme level is around 40 or 50% capacity at some places,
Mhm.
but, things are still open. So you can check all of that, the risk levels in our article. Machu Picchu is open, which is really exciting. There are the protocols, the safety protocols implemented in all the touristic sites around Peru and Machu Picchu too. So, if you have any questions about booking your trip to Machu Picchu, you can contact Flavia. Flavia, you want to write down your email for people to
Oh,
contact you?
sure. So let me see. Um, I'm trying because I'm in the iPad today. So if
Oh,
you
we'll
can
do it.
write it, help me write it down,
Yeah,
please. It's
yeah.
fh@livinginperu.com, or you can contact to your friends at livinginperu.com. Both of the emails I work with them. So either if you send me an email through my personal or your friends, I'm gonna receive it and I'm gonna answer you. So you will be taken care of. And as Susanna was saying, Machu Picchu is open now. I think Susanna talked last week about Inca Trail being open. It's gonna be open since July 15th, so that's also great news because it was closed for a really long time. I know that a lot of people were asking me for the hikes, for Inca Trail, for Choquequirao, Lares. So yeah, starting from that day, you're gonna be able to go. Of course, right now, like the capacity is very limited, so we have to check the availability, but everything is possible.
Yeah. Definitely contact Flavia. And the last part of his question was, is there a curfew? And yes, there is. Depends on the region again, on the level of risk. In Lima right now, it moved up to 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. is the curfew. but you can check our article for the specifics.
Right. And well, we have another question from Hugo Lamotte. He was saying that he was coming from Spain from July 8th to July 27, and he was asking for the conditions required to enter the country, like tests, geolocation, and things like that, and measures that they have to take while they stay. So basically, the now for international and national flights, if you want to enter the Peru, before you have to use a face shield and a mask. Now you just need double mask, so two masks wearing. Of course, the PCR test or the antigen test has to be taken. Any of them with results coming in 72 hours before your trip. You have to fill out the sworn health document, and basically that's it. You don't need anything else to enter. It's being pretty simple. We're still There's something that I being asked to is that if you're vaccinated, can you enter without a negative test, because this is being done in other countries. However, still Peru does not have a separate rules for people that is vaccinated. Even if you're vaccinated, you need to come with the PCR or the antigen test. So please take a look at that. Don't forget, even if you're vaccinated, it's good. That's perfect. Comes also with your vaccination proof of vaccination card. That will help you, and also because when you come back to your country, maybe your country has this rule that applies that you don't need a PCR or antigen test if you prove that you're returning and you're vaccinated. This happened to me with a Greek passenger that I've been helping her and her friend to do a trip in August, and we were checking the requirements for them, like if they're vaccinated they can go back to Greece showing just the vaccination card. So that's it. And and what else he asked? And as we were saying, you can find all the information about measurements and everything that what is going on. Susanna already talked about the measures that are happening right now. You can find it in our article that already Susanna shared in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. So we have another question from Sandy, who wants to go to Lima later on in July. She's vaccinated from Switzerland, and can she visit Lima? It's her first time, and that's awesome. And yes, of course, you can visit. We'd be happy to have you. And Flavia just went through the requirements: PCR test, antigen test, 72 hours prior to flight. No more face shield, just double masks. And if you need any help with planning your trip to Lima, ask Flavia at her emails, your friends at Living in Peru, FH at Living in Peru. Lima is it high risk? I think it's only high risk now.
It's only
So
high risk.
there's the curfew is at 11 p.m. Restaurants are open, attractions are open. You can go out, you can have fun. Always there's precautions everywhere, safety protocols everywhere, but Lima, it is there, open and welcoming of tourists. So you're going to have fun.
It is, and that's true. She's gonna have a lot of fun here. And well, we have another person called Lior that as I just heard Peru no longer accept antigen test for corona, only PCR starting from today. He sent this question on Saturday, and he asked for confirming it. To like, I don't know where you heard this information. I kind of saw this in the airport
I
Facebook,
think they
but they were
forgot.
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, they forgot actually to put that in the document. However, it is still valid. Like if you have a PCR or antigen, both of them are accepted still to come here in Peru. So that's completely fine. You can still come. There's any problem.
Yeah, I think when they announced that the face shield was no longer a requirement, they announced it with, and then they said PCR test, and they just forgot to say PCR or
And the
antigen.
end.
And
Exactly.
so that was the confusion, but either one is accepted.
Exactly. They are. I think we have Hillary. She has another question. She's saying that she's going at the end of the year, and who knows what restrictions will be then. Unfortunately, we don't know that yet, because this is constantly being changed every 15 days. We expect that things are kind of different, but mostly for vaccinated people. But I guess like that they will keep with the PCR test and the antigen test, and we just have to see how things go when most of the population gets vaccinated, because right now the vaccinations are going faster. They started vaccinating on yesterday people over 50. And also I was looking at next week, I think like between the 9th or the 10th of July, they're starting vaccinating people from 49 to 47 years old. So it started to be a little bit quicker than we thought it would be. So that's great. For example, my dad's already vaccinated with his 2 doses here, and my mom just received her first dose. So we hope that with vaccination, then like we get a better response, and then like the restrictions will be different. But we will just keep an eye on it during this upcoming months, and see
Yeah.
what happens.
And definitely just stick around, and any updates that we have, we'll let you know.
Right.
Okay. Well, if anyone has questions, you guys can definitely send them in the comments, or via email too, and we'll answer them next week.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get to the big reveal.
Yes, we've been working on this for a really long time. We must admit it's been a little bit tricky to do this, but uh, we've been
It's been worth
working.
it.
It's been worth it. We've been working very close to our rock stars, that's how we call it, that are our guides. So, Susanna, do you want to tell them what it is?
Yeah. I mean, we asked on our social media, we asked on our newsletter, and I think people had a little bit of an idea of what it is. Because we've done our live experiences, we've done live chats, but we've also done live cooking classes and a live cacao class, and people loved it. People, when we were in real, quarantine, it was awesome for people to be able to connect to Peru and see our guides and our partners, experts in, anthropology and cacao, our chef friends. And we wanted to make a library of virtual experiences for everyone to experience Peru from their home
Um,
whenever they want, share it with their family and friends, and learn about everything that Peru has. And it's a lot.
right.
So, and yeah, this was a way for us to also help out, like Flavia said, our amazing tour guides who, were not helping people, guiding them when there
Exactly.
was no travel. So this
Yeah.
was a way for them to connect with, their knowledge and also people abroad. So we were just so excited to be able to count on our friends and make these videos. And we're going to launch next week, and we want people
Yay.
to sign up for our pre-launch, so you guys can, be the first to have a special offer for
Really.
you guys to enjoy these experiences. And like I said, we're talking about an experience. If you want to learn more about ayahuasca, if you want to learn about
How to prepare ceviche.
yes, exactly. If you
About
need
Machu Picchu, something like
Machu
that.
Picchu, Puno, Arequipa, we have a lot of experiences for you guys. we're so excited that people are starting to travel to Peru. That's like the best thing. Flavia has been getting so many, people ready to travel. But there's, if you want a first taste before you make the travel, and you're already excited to come to Peru, you want to experience a little bit of it from your home, so you can just, check out our experiences, and you'll be even more excited to travel to Peru after that. So we
Exactly.
just sent the link for you guys to sign up. And yeah, we'll be giving you a little more hints. We might be doing, a little more like games and stuff for you guys to get more excited. But next week will be the launch, and we're just so excited for you guys to experience our experiences.
Right, and I must admit that the guides that we have been working with, they're the same guys that work with us in the travel field. So they were really, really excited. They put a lot of their heart, their knowledge to prepare this. It's something pre-recorded, but they put absolutely everything that they know. So it can be very entertaining for you. And another thing is that
Flavia, did we lose Flavia, or did
when
I
you
lose?
go if you with us you can oh hi
I can hear you now.
oh hello, can you see me? Okay, perfect. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but well, I was saying our guides us, and one thing is that if you want to book a trip with us later and you like some of the guys that do one of the virtual experiences, you can contact us. We will work on it to get you
Oh, I don't know if it's me or you, Flavia, but you froze. Maybe there was a disconnect. But what Flavia is saying is that we are just excited about having been working with the guides that. Oh, are you there?
you can definitely request them.
Uh oh. I think she got cut off. But anyway, guys, we just wanted to. Is she back?
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, sorry. I don't know what happened. I think the internet just went off.
It happens.
It happened.
Okay, but continue.
Oh yeah. Well, can you let me know where I stopped?
You were
People
talking
listen to me.
about, that the guides that we're working on the virtual experiences are the same guides.
Exactly. So, as I was saying, are the same guides that work with us. And if you want to come to Peru and you love them, you are like, I love this person and I want them to guide us in my trip to Peru, you just can contact us. We will work on the itinerary. And then when you come here, we're going to make sure that you have that guide for your tour. So that's another additional value that we want to give you. So you have a first taste of how our guides are too. And I know that you would love them. They're so lovely, they're very knowledgeable. So definitely that's another thing.
Yeah. So again, sign up for the pre-launch. I just sent over the link in the comments, and you'll be the first to know about our special offer. Um, and yeah, we're just excited to launch this for you guys. Um, and yeah, anything else, Flavia, we want to highlight?
Well, I think we have given a lot of information, and you will know much more when it's the launch day. But this is one of the things that I wanted to share with you that about our guides, and you can really know that this was a way for us to also support them while they were under quarantine. Well, we were all of us under quarantine, so it's been already a lot of time that we've been working on this, and we're starting just with 15 experiences, but that doesn't mean that that's the only ones that we have. So we will talk about a little bit more in the launch about that, but right now we are starting with 15, but
And
we
we'll
have
have
more
more, yes, for
more
sure.
coming back. Exactly.
For sure. And again, it's our guides, but we also have a chef who has a cooking class, experts, in a lot of different things. So we are excited that you guys will get to enjoy this. Um,
Right.
and yeah, stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you have more questions, again, send us an email. We're here to help you out, and we'll be here next week for the big launch.
Yay! We will, and I'm pretty sure you will like it. This thing will work with the heart, so I'm pretty sure you will have a
If you love Peru, you'll love this because you'll see all the amazing things that Peru offers. It's just incredible.
exactly.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thank you
Thanks
for.
everyone. Now, thanks everyone for being here and share this moment with us. We are really happy to talk about this and finally tell the secret that we've been hiding for so long.
Awesome. Okay, sign up, guys. The link
Yes,
is in the
please
comments.
sign up and we wait. Well, we're gonna wait for you, so and we will send you all the information. So,
Okay, guys. Have a good night. Bye, Flavia.
bye everyone. Bye bye,
Bye,
Susana.
Carla.
Bye.